and welcome everyone. We're here today at Florida Closing and Escrow, and we have a special guest speaker from AdFuel. Today, Bella is joining us to help agents with automated lead generation, an all-in-one system for Facebook, Facebook Messenger, Google, and Instagram. It's a platform that will be automated, and you could target buyers and sellers in any location with geofencing, and also you can pull the people to be able to send messages on your website and also on your mobile devices. And this is all through AI and digital targeted marketing. Thank you for joining us today, and anyone that wants more information can contact me and for a special appointment with Bella online or in person. My number is 786-457-6832. And of course, we're also here as a top title company for title and closings. We have a 5-star rating with the BBB. Our main attorney, John Iowanu, has been voted top 50 real estate attorneys in America. We're mobile, multilingual, and more. Thank you. So today we're going to start now with Bella, and welcome.
Hi everyone. So as Cindy mentioned, I'm Isabella. I'm from AdFuel. I'm the CMO, so I'm the Chief Marketing Officer. What we have for you today here is an all-in-one digital platform. So typically marketing agencies come to us and they use our platform. So someone will say, okay, I have someone that's looking for XYZ. We know you guys have the power and the tools to do so. We're gonna come to you. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to go direct to the consumers. We wanna cut out that middleman, and we just wanna deal directly with you guys because it's a better relationship and it's more cost effective. Because essentially what happens is these guys will add a percentage on top of just for, bringing you guys to us. So we've been going direct and everyone's been liking it. We've been liking it. So that's kind of why I'm here today. So our platform, it's a DSP. A DSP is a demand side platform. And essentially in this platform, we have programmatic advertising built in with Meta, so Facebook and Instagram, as well as Google, LinkedIn, TikTok, and soon to be Amazon. So are you familiar with what a programmatic ad is?
It's a pop-up ad?
Kind of. So, I have one of my teammates on the call here, JD. He's kind of going through all of this for me as well. So JD, can you pull up CNN so they can see what a programmatic ad is?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So a programmatic ad, they're the ones that come up on the top of the websites or the side of the websites there. And the reason that they're so effective is because you can cast out to a much larger audience for a cheaper price. So the ad that's loading up here on CNN, that's exactly what a programmatic ad is. And you can see them sometimes on the side of the websites. It all depends on the website and what kind of ad space that they have. So like I said, a programmatic ad, which is still loading on this site, a programmatic ad, it's more cost effective because you cast out to a larger audience for a better price. There's the ad there, that little yellow thing. Okay. No, so we're an all-in-one digital platform. So for lead outreach and everything like that. And we just got started, so you guys got in at a good time. So if you go back to our platform here, for those who missed, I was saying that we have a platform that has Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn, TikTok, all built into the back end. So when I'm saying that we're running ads on these platforms, we're not just, going on our phone and posting an Instagram ad or posting a Facebook ad. We actually have these guys as partners built into the back end.
So they collaborate between each other?
Exactly. So you'll see as we go through the presentation here, the much more effectiveness that it has having them built into the back end there. So,
what's the name? I'm sorry. What's the name of the platform?
So the company, we're called AdFuel, and
how do you spell it?
ADFUEL.
Yeah, AdFuel, ADFUEL. I'll give you a booklet and everything.
You'll give a booklet.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'll give you guys everything. No worries.
Okay.
So the reason that this is so effective is essentially I'm sure you guys have looked up a pair of shoes on your phone and then it follows you around everywhere. It's on your Instagram, it's on your Google, and you're like, okay, I got to see what these shoes are all about, and you eventually buy them. That's basically what our platform's doing here. We cast out an ad through the programmatic because we go to a larger audience. The people that click into it, they go right to your website and we've cookied them. Then with those people, we've built a funnel and we retarget them on all these other channels here. And based on the data that we collect, so within the first month of doing that to people that are coming to your website, we get an understanding, okay, your consumer, they love Facebook. They're on Facebook, they're clicking Facebook, the people that are interested in your properties. But the people that are interested in your properties, they're converting more on Google ads, right? So we find out all that information and we continue to optimize. So it works very well because if you scroll down, JD, we have AI built in that helps us with that automatic budget optimization. So you'll give us a budget, it'll be divided, 60% goes to this, 40% goes to Facebook, this, that. We divide it up depending on what your goals are. As the whole campaign is running, what we do is we say, okay, we pull the budget from the stuff that's not working and we put it towards the stuff that is. So you're not stuck. If you were just to go run a Google ad or a Facebook ad on your own, the money that you give, it just goes into that ad whether it works or not, right? Whereas because they're all built in together, we're constantly optimizing and moving everything around. Something else that's great is we don't only have AI built in here, but we have digital strategists that are physically going through and looking at your campaign on a daily. So what the AI does for us is it makes decisions that would take a human a long time to sit there and analyze and figure out, but we do have human analysts that are actually going in and looking and making sure that this is the appropriate decision to be making. So something else that we can track here, if you scroll down, JD, which is really cool, is we track attribution. I want to show the footfall attribution. So we track two different types of attribution. We can track cross-device attribution, and what that is if I serve an ad to you and it goes on your phone. You see the ad, but you don't click into it. Later in the week, you see the same ad on your laptop, and then you go, you fill out the form, you give your information. We see all of that. So we know, okay, your ads are working best on a desktop. Your clients are converting the best on a desktop. Let's not waste the money with the mobile, right? Something else that we track is footfall attribution. So what that is if you guys have an open house or anything like that, we can see who physically saw the ad and walked into the open house because of that. So you know exactly how your ads are working and if they're working effectively for you.
Virtually they went inside?
Yeah,
and
so
look at the pictures, look at the description. This is what you mean?
no, if they physically walked into the open house.
Okay.
So if you have an open house and you're trying to get people there and we're running ads to bring people to the open house, they see the ad, but they don't click on the website and instead they just go to the open house. We track all of that. So you can see.
You track the phone numbers?
We track the IP address, of the actual phone. So we can see that someone that saw the ad about your open house went into it.
How does it help us, the IP address? Is it something that you can provide to us, the phone number?
Yes.
The IP address?
So the IP address, we can't provide your phone number from it, but what that allows us to do is it only allows us to tell you, okay, our ad sent people to you, but then we have their information and we can retarget them. So we can retarget them on all these other platforms, right? And that's also why this platform is so effective, is because, okay, let's say your Facebook isn't converting and your Google is. Not only are we pulling your budget and putting it towards what's working, but we're also pulling the different data from each of the different channels.
You just mentioned what she said, that you know that people physically went. If
Yeah.
he clicked on the link, it doesn't mean that they went to physical location to see the house.
Yeah, so there's two different things that can happen. If they see that, there's three different things. They could see the ad and not do anything with it. They could see the ad, click into it, and go to your website, and that's it. Or they can see the ad and go to your store. They don't go to your website, or not your store, your open house. They see your ad, they don't go to the website, they just go to your open house. We can see all of that. So
What if they don't? Oh, you mean through you?
So through their phone, because we've seen that this specific
You see what
phone.
IP is moving?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's
That's-
very.
It's very intelligent.
Yeah, this whole system, the whole thing is that it's very targeted to your consumer. So like I said, is even though, let's say one channel isn't working, we're still pulling the data from that channel to help make this other platform work better. Whereas again, if you were running an Instagram ad on your own, you're not pulling data from other channels and you're just hoping that the budget that you're giving there is going to be working, right? So JD, let's go into the audiences. I want to show them that. So the reason that this platform works so well is that we have 187 different data connectors in the back end. To give you perspective, Typical marketing agencies only have about 40 to 50 data connectors. And so what a data connector is it's kind of like having 187 different Googles providing you with data in the back end. So if you are a member of American Express or anything like that, companies like this are collecting your data and any search patterns or anything that you're doing. So what we can do here is, JD, can you look up real estate? Yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to show how we pull that data and we put it into your ad segment. Okay, so basically what happens when you run an ad through this platform is there's kind of like a checkbox that's going on. If the people fall within the specific area you're looking to target, if you're targeting Sunny Isles, Bal Harbour, wherever, if they fall within that area, if we have the data of them looking up real estate related stuff, if they meet your targeted demographic information, so income, age, gender, whatever it might be, that's when the ad is then casted to them. So we're not just fencing an area and hoping, okay, hopefully these people are looking for real estate because they live in Sunny Isles. That's not what's happening. It's a much more granular and targeted level. So what you can see here is GDP looks up real estate. GDP, don't click anything yet, please. So all these little things that are popping up, all those little things there, those are our ad exchanges, okay? Now click into one, JD. So this one right here, they have a bunch of different data, and as you can see, with just this one ad exchange, they have data of 16,000 people looking up real estate. JD, click another one, please. This one has a user reach of 3 million people, 54 million people. So each data exchange has different data of people looking up keywords. And now this is just a demo, so of course I'm just looking up real estate, but we could be looking up anything that's related, any keyword that's related to your specific services, right? And based on that, we pull these user informations, and this is updated every 30 days, all of this data that they have.
May I ask something?
Yeah.
How long does exist?
So we invested in this platform about 8 years ago, before anyone even knew what AI was. We got in the market, we built out this platform because it's not only for real estate, we use it for a lot of different industries because everyone needs a certain type of targeted advertising. So we got in before anyone even really knew what AI was, and that's why now people come to us because to build out something like this would cost hundreds and millions of dollars. So we got in at a very, very good time. So like I said, we pull in the data from these different ad exchanges and we add it as a segment to your campaign. So like I said, based on the area, if they fall within this data, they meet your demographic information, boom, that's when we're sending them the ads, right? Something else that's really cool is, JD, go into our data connectors, please. So we have different data connectors. So if you have a list of emails of people that have previously done business with you, people that were interested in looking at properties, people that have sold a home with you, anything like that, what we can do is we can put it into our system and we can create a lookalike audience. So a lookalike audience is an audience that has similar searching behaviors and patterns as those people do. So people that are actively looking for a new home or looking to sell. And what we can do with that list is we create a new one and then we start targeting them with your ads. So there's all kinds of different moving parts happening. It's kind of like an octopus, there's a bunch of different moving
When
things.
you say with your ads, what do you mean?
So we're running paid advertising on here. So we're running a paid ad on Facebook, a paid ad on Instagram, a paid ad on Google, and paid ads on programmatic advertising. But in the back of all of that, all of this targeting is happening. And that's why these paid ads work that much more effectively, because we're not just spending money and hoping that it's going to reach an audience.
So we have to buy the ads first, and then this web portal is gonna work with those particular weekly or daily ad that we purchased.
No, so what happens is you just give an overall budget. Actually, first what we do is we get you to fill out an assessment form. And the form gets you to say, okay, this is what my audience is, this is where I'm looking to target, all that kind of information, and this is what you're looking to spend monthly. Based on that, we go in and we create a proposal. So depending on what your budget is, we divide it up. Typically what we start with is we do 60% goes towards programmatic, 20% goes towards Facebook, 25% goes towards Facebook, 25% goes towards Google, right? So we divide it up like that, and then we start out and we see what's working best for your audience. And as it's going, We then change things around. We say, hey, you know, your Facebook's not working well, but your Google is. Let's move this budget over. And the ad that we're running all depends on what you guys are doing actively in the market. So if you have an active listing going on, or if you just want to get your name out there and let people know that you're in the space and you're available, it all depends on.
Brand yourself.
Yeah, exactly. It all depends. You don't have to be looking for form fills and for emails and for names. What you can be doing is just be running a brand awareness campaign, just, you know, letting people know that you're out there, because despite, I'm sure all of you guys have great reputations in the area and people know that you're available in real estate, but if you don't have a reputation online, it doesn't matter. You need that reputation and to build up that brand awareness so that people do click into your ads and they do visit you online, right?
And once they click in,
Mhm.
you have a CRM system that you integrate, so
Yeah.
can you talk about that?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm just gonna show you guys a couple more things here, and then I'm gonna show you the CRM, how you see the ads, and everything like that. So with our data connector, something else that we have is a proximity audience. So JD, click into that there, please. So I'm sure you guys have heard of geofencing, where you fence a specific area and you cast an ad out. What we do is something similar, but it's called proximity targeting. So proximity targeting, what it does is we fence a specific area, but what we do is we pull the device out of that area. So, and then we cast them with your ads. So we're not just, you know,
What do you mean device?
so if you want to cast a building across the street, or you want to cast this whole plaza here, you want to cast into the gym, into the hair salon, whatever it is, we put a fence around there and the devices. So if you walked into the hair salon next door with your phone and your laptop, we would get those IP addresses and we could send them ads.
Or high-end boat show, or high-end car dealership.
Exactly,
If
yeah,
you're looking for luxury.
absolutely,
sellers.
yeah, just to give you an understanding.
And any zip code, anything locally, nationally, or internationally.
Anything.
You could target any location, you could target Dubai if you want.
Yeah,
So
We
you
work
look
with-
for your targeted audience, and then the campaign will run according to
So-
the audience that you're looking for.
exactly. So just
Can I didn't understand. So you said if we,
Mhm.
like we promoting ourselves, we paying for this, we went to the restaurant or gym with our IP addresses.
Mm.
We're not the target.
no. So but there's exclusions that we make as well. So if you're targeting a building over there in Sunny Isles, you don't want to get the workers. You just want to get the people that are in the building. We make exclusions and inclusions and
And you send ads to those people.
Yeah, it's very specific, and you could
I
target a
understand now.
high-end building, you could
I
Yeah,
understand.
target
for-
Porsche or
So
whatever high-end
let's say
building.
let's say they have thousands or more than
Yeah.
100 units. What you're saying is you would target every unit and send them my advertisement, whatever I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
And they will receive it automatically on the
They'll
phone.
get your ad.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is it, how about do not call, do not bother list?
If they're
Or
on, if
you're not technically calling them.
no,
It
it's
doesn't matter, but with sending text, it's still.
no, it's not a
No,
text.
No,
it's an
social
ad.
media.
It's an ad. So if
It's
you
an
go,
Oh, you go to their social media,
it goes to
It's
their.
on
It's
Google,
either.
Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, and Facebook Messenger.
and they also receive emails? No. you
We
have
don't do email marketing. Like we don't send out an
that. Yeah,
email.
because it's,
Yeah, because it's do not disturb list.
Right,
Everyone
right,
sends
It's
emails. No one
Facebook,
Oh,
answers
it's
it.
going
Messenger,
to their-
Google,
Yeah,
What if they're not your friends? They still get it.
doesn't matter because it's not based on your friends. It's an ad. So just like if you're scrolling on Facebook and you see random ads.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had.
No, don't worry. Like for example, you guys will understand when I show you this here, but we were working with a client here in Sunny Isles and they were trying to sell high condo buildings, so very expensive high income condo buildings, and they couldn't, sell the last few units. So we came in and we took, the back end of their advertising campaign and we said, okay, well, where's your audience? And they said, well, funny enough, actually Palenque, Mexico. And we said, okay, well, no problem. So we targeted specific neighborhoods in Palenque, Mexico that, they knew about. And within 45 days, people were flying in on their private jets and they were, looking at the condos and they sold out. So
How many clients you have as real estate realtors?
lots, but I'll show you that after.
Can we hold the questions till the end, because we're live, thank you.
Sorry, so with the proximity targeting, what we looked up here is we looked up, what'd you look up here, JD? Real estate in.
Real estate.
Yeah, so real estate in the US. So there's there's 1,600,000 different real estate places in the US. So different buildings like this, okay? what we're gonna do is we're gonna calculate how many devices have been in there today and within the past 29 days. And this is really cool. You guys are really gonna like this. And like Cindy was saying, we could be targeting boat shows, Neiman Marcus, Saks, Bal Harbour, whatever it is that where you think your audience is, we could be targeting them. It's just loading here still.
Okay, while loading, can I ask a question? It's loading.
Sure, and I'd also like you to address how long you think you should run the campaign for,
I'm gonna take care of all of that.
and, you know, the average cost, because I know that it takes a while to build following.
Mhm.
And I know that Dan, the owner of the company, used to say an average of at least 3 months.
Yeah, no,
For a
I'm
campaign,
gonna
yeah.
explain all of that.
Okay, go ahead, you can ask a question while it's loading.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the reason I ask how many realtors,
Mhm.
because I
Because of
want
the
to know,
competition.
competition is one. Second thing, it's obviously not men doing it. So is it men taking, like, individually does it, or the computer intelligence does it itself?
The computer intelligence does it. It's all built in, but we have the people that are monitoring it and making sure that it's.
Are they in US?
We have 2 locations. Our home base is in Toronto. I'm actually originally from Canada.
In Canada.
Yeah,
okay.
so our home base is in
These are
Canada.
important questions to know.
No, of course.
They're
Our
based.
home base is in Canada. We have an office here. So we have about 50 guys in Canada. We have about 20 here. And we have over 300 developers, like software engineers in India. So all those real estate buildings in the US, there was 128 million devices that they pulled out of all of those little red dots. JD, can you look up like Neiman Marcus or something?
Excuse me, those are new buildings or mean constructions areas of people is looking to buy or sell or rent?
So this is what he looked up here was just real estate related buildings. So anything like a real estate office or anything like that. But we can do anything. This is just to show you that we pulled 128 million devices. We could target anything, new buildings, like whatever it is that you're looking for.
You said 100, how many millions? 100 what?
128 million devices.
100 millions when?
From today and within the past 29 days.
29 days.
So 30
Okay.
days, 30
Okay,
day
you
window.
have a 30 days back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can actually go back 60 days, but we don't really recommend that. We, like to stay as, active and fresh as possible. So JD looked up here. What'd you look up, JD?
I was looking for the Florida state and looking for the real estate development.
Yeah, so just in Florida alone, all those little red dots are different real estate buildings there. 9 million devices. So it's a really powerful tool. And like I said, you guys aren't going to be targeting real estate buildings. You're going to be targeting, other things. But this is really just to show you the power that this system has. So JD, let's go into the contextual segmenting. So just one more thing that I want to show you guys here that's really, really cool. It's called contextual segmenting. What we do is we scrape the back end of your competitors' sites and we can see what keywords they're using that are working well. And we can use those keywords for your Google campaigns. But what we can also do is we can come up on the back end and have your ads showing on their website. So it's really cool. So if one of their competitors are looking on their website, they can see your ad and we can direct them right to you, right? So we'll show you that here. Can you just look up a website, JD, like a realtor website?
Realtor website, give me a minute.
Yeah. And the way that we do this is through those programmatic ads. The programmatic ads are the biggest piece of this platform because you can't run a programmatic ad. Sure, you can go run a Facebook ad, you can run an Instagram ad, you can run a Google ad, but you need a platform like this to run programmatic ads. So those ads that are on the websites, right?
Do you have templates for your ads, or do you do them individually?
We do them individually. So we have graphic designers that take care of everything. All of our costs, I'll get into this in the end too, it's all included within your budget. So whatever it is that you're trying to spend, it includes everything. And it includes us monitoring you. There's no like onboarding fee. There's no, we have to create this. It's none of that. Your cost is your cost. We take care of everything for you. And everything is fully transparent, which I'll show you the reporting next. So this is an example here. Just click at JD, it's okay. So he just put in a random real estate website and you'll see that it scrapes the back end. It pulls a couple of the keywords that are working good. and we serve your ads up on their actual site. So it's a very powerful tool. All right, and then JD, can we go to the reporting, please? So as I mentioned, everything is extremely transparent. What happens is you guys will get a live link that's updated every 30 minutes. So you can click into that link whenever you want. You see exactly how much is being spent. Because what happens with ad space is that there's a daily budget that's being spent. Your budget's broken down into a daily maximum and a daily minimum that it can spend. In our system, with our ad exchanges, it makes those smart bidding decisions. Because with ad space, it's kind of like the stock market. There's a bidding session that's happening every single day. And all the data that we have allows us to make the appropriate decision to, cast your ad at the right time to make sure that your audience is seeing it on the correct website as well. So with all of that being said, you get to see absolutely everything. You see how much you spent overall. It breaks it down per campaign, per budget, everything. You get graphs, visuals, all of that. And if you guys don't understand any of the marketing and you don't really, know what a lot of this means, that's no problem. We have some clients that take this and they're like, no, we're good. We have a team that looks at this and, we're good. We make sure. If you don't have that, what we can do is we can schedule a call with you and just go through everything and say, hey, this is working well, this isn't, this is what we've done here, and just,
Quick question.
yeah.
When we call,
Mhm.
at the beginning, we may have technical need support. Who we call, when we call,
We
get
do
people
everything
from-
for you. We do everything for you. So you're not doing anything. All we would need from you is we would just need like your logo and any images that you want to
This becomes
use.
automated.
So we never talk to.
No, you'll be talking with like me and my team, of course. Like because I'm here talking to you guys, I'll help with the onboarding and getting you introduced to everyone. But we have a team.
During the time, let's say 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, whatever. If there is do you have any realtors call you for any reason, any
Absolutely,
questions?
yeah, all the time. We're in constant contact with all of our clients.
So we speak to someone in United States or Canada, or we speak mostly with Indian people?
No Indian people. You're speaking to the people
They're on the
in.
back end. You could speak to Bella live.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, when you talk with other IT, like phone or something, you get
No,
people
you're
in
not
Philippines
involved
or
with
India.
that.
Oh, no. When I said that we have our team in India, they're the ones that built this software, and they're the
Software
ones.
engineers.
Yeah, they're the
I'm
ones
just
that are.
asking.
No, of course.
No problem.
They're looking in the back end, making sure that the software's working. They have nothing to do with your campaigns. Our
Gotcha.
team here in the
Great.
US and Canada, they are the ones that are directly working with your campaigns and looking at everything. JD, let's show them some examples, please.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Like go to our gallery. Yeah, so you guys aren't doing anything. We're creating the ads, we're running it. Basically, all you're doing is approving whether or not you like the ad, and we're giving you the results, and you're handling all of, the phone numbers and emails and everything that you're getting. It'll all be uploaded. This link, will provide you with all the information, so people that are filling out their name, their email, everything. But what we can also do is we can integrate it directly into your CRM if you already
lead
have
capture.
one. Yeah, if you have already a lead capture thing, we integrate it right there and it all gets sent into there. And you can see, okay, this phone number came from AdFuel. So you know exactly what's working with your dollar and what's not. You're not questioning, okay, out of all these leads I got this month, was it because of the stuff that I'm doing on my own, or is it because of AdFuel or what? You see all of that.
If we don't have CRM, where can we
On-
see the database?
The database, you can see it on the reporting link that we give you. Yeah,
Can it be
They can also help
synchronized
you
with
with your
our
website,
Drive?
the
Or
CRM as
Yeah.
needed too.
everything.
Right, you can help them with their website and
Yeah.
CRM as needed.
Absolutely, of course. Like we do this, but we also do website development, all that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, if we're delivering ads and we're sending it to your website and your website isn't up to par, what's the point of us sending people there and they're not going to do anything on your website, right? So what we do is we'll go in, we'll look at your website, make sure that it's all good. Typically,
Make sure everything's integrated.
yeah, and typically what we do is we build out a landing page for everyone and we just send the people directly to that landing page. And then all the information gets sent to you and you know, okay, they came from this landing page, they came from AdFuel.
I have a
So,
question, what if
yeah.
somebody has their own team, will you work with their team?
of course, yeah, we work with all kinds of different people's teams. So we have web developers that can handle everything, or they can be in contact with your team, your web developers, everything. It's all on a client per client basis, whatever works
Based on
best
their
for you
needs?
guys. Yeah, we even, although we do create the ads, like this is what JD's showing you here. This is the one client that we did Privé. This is an ad that we ran for them. This is what it looks like on the phone. JD, can you show them the desktop version?
I saw something like that.
Yeah. And what we do is we have them dynamic and moving, because if people don't, we have the form built right into the ad there, so they can fill out their information there. But let's say they don't fill out that information and they click onto the video or they click onto the image, we've cookied them. So we can keep retargeting them with your ads. So even if they don't fill out that form fill right there, we can still keep retargeting them until they do something with it, right?
Nice.
Yeah, no, so basically we're grabbing
We're
them.
pushing
Yeah,
them.
no, yeah, we're pushing them, we're
For
taking
how
them.
long?
Depends
So,
on the money that you
yeah.
have in the marketing.
yeah, it all depends. And so, what Cindy was talking about earlier is what we do is we start off with about a 3-month campaign. So the reason we say that is because the first month, what we recommend you do is we recommend you run a brand awareness campaign. So nothing pushing like any kind of listing that you have or anything like that. Just something letting people know that you do real estate and you're available and this is who I am.
What
And
your
there's-
specialty areas
Yeah,
are.
exactly. Anything, that's specific to you. And the reason that we do that is because that ad is gonna drive people to your website. And what happens is we build up an audience pool. And within that first month, the machine is taking this information and learning, okay, this is where their people are searching on the internet, this is what they're doing, this is how they're behaving. And then within the second month,
Hot listings,
yeah, within the second month, then we start putting out a couple of your
or
listings.
if you're looking for buyers and
Yeah.
then you target where you're looking
Yeah.
and what
Yeah.
specific.
And in the second month, you start to see people coming in a little bit, like you start to see people filling out forms and doing things like that. And then in the third month, that's when you really start to see things kicking off. But the reason we say 3 months is because it all depends. I could go in and look at your websites, and if you have no one visiting your site organically on their own, then it's gonna take time to build up that audience. If you already have hundreds of people building up your site and going to your site organically, it'll come in faster because the system has the data there to make those decisions. And the biggest thing we say with this is it's not a microwave solution. It takes time, and that's me being honest. Even Google.
It's a billboard in the sky, because if
Yeah.
you look at a billboard, when you drive by, maybe you're not gonna have a buyer instantly.
Exactly.
But it's a process.
It's
As soon as they're ready to buy, then they'll be contacting you.
Exactly, because this isn't a small purchase. This isn't someone buying, shoes or sunglasses or anything. Like, this is their home. It's a big
Right.
purchase,
They're
and
ready,
you guys know how long it takes to vet and take your time with your leads and your clients.
so it's all digital billboards.
It's all digital. It's all built in here, and even Google itself has a minimum of a 4-week learning phase just for their Google on its own. And so our platform, same thing. We say about 3 months just to kind of get you a good base, and then you can really go. And then that's basically it. That's our
Basics,
platform there.
right.
But there's something else that we have which is really cool. JD, can you pull up the AdField Plus video?
Yeah, you wanna see the tweet?
Yeah. So don't play it yet. Okay, I'll tell you. So something else that we have, and it's an addition to this platform. We just built this out a couple years ago when we've just started launching it about a year ago. And so what this does is it pulls your stories or reels out of Instagram and it casts them like a programmatic ad. So if you have videos on your Instagram, you have stories, you don't get anything out of it. You just get to see how many people viewed it, whatever. If someone swipes up on it, great, but it's only to your following. What this does is it pulls them right out of Instagram, and it casts it like a programmatic ad. So you guys will see here. Wait, JD, let me turn on my volume.
And is this what goes to the mobile devices?
Yep.
Yeah, and.
Mobile and
And website.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a great feature.
it's
So you're
huge.
not just stuck on social media.
Yeah, you're not stuck in those walls of Instagram and whatever, right? Go ahead, JD, hit play.
So it expands your audience.
JD, is there sound for them?
Yeah, sound is playing for me, but if you want to hear, then open the link which I shared you on the chat.
Okay, let me do that then. So I want them to hear it.
Okay.
Again, while they're loading the video, anyone that wants further information or an appointment with somebody at
I can use the brochure.
please call me at
You didn't send it.
786-457-6832 or
one
for any
second.
questions. I will be showing this video next, and then we thank you for joining us. And again, we're here to
Can I
help
have
you
a
with
brochure?
marketing,
Yeah, I'll give you everything.
title, and closings as needed. and we're here to increase your success.
All right, guys, I have the video here for you.
So if you are local, we can have you meet with Bella, or we can set up something on the phone
Сколько
or
это стоит?
online, or Zoom, or
You have
however
to
you
set
want
up
it.
your-
And one more thing I'd like to add too, we are also available to help you with live stream opens. I've been doing that a lot, and I also created this COVID. I saw the benefits of getting more viewers through live stream opens. So you could contact me for that as well.
Awesome. So here's the video. JD, just mute yourself. I'm gonna play it myself, okay?
Okay.
All right, here you go, guys.
So we have to be careful now what we put as advertisement there. Not many
Of course.
personal things.
What would be, Bella, what would be typical budget for a realtor?
It all honestly depends on what areas.
What is the range?
It depends on what areas you're looking to target. Some
Let's say Sunny Isles,
but it depends
or
on.
Hollandale, or Hollywood.
It's not just the area, it's also your people, the income, like everything. It's all, there's all kinds of different things that are.
Like
It could be $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, it all depends.
For
Yeah,
example, if you call realtor.com today or Zillow, they tell you how much. I'm
yeah.
actually buying leads from them.
So,
And
but
I
the
know how
thing,
much I'm paying.
yeah, but the thing
They
with
also
Zillow.
ask what's your
But more or
zip
less.
code.
More or less
We need to
between
know what we.
300 to-
No, of course, 100%, and you guys can find that out, but we can't give you an honest answer unless you give us the information, like specifically about where you want
But
to
we don't
target
know.
and what you want to do.
Let me reword it, Bella.
Yeah.
How much do we need to invest to see the results?
It,
What would be your recommendation?
okay, so with this platform, a month, it's about a minimum of $2,000 that you would have to spend. Anything lower than that, it's not gonna be effective. But if you don't wanna spend that, we have this same platform but built out smaller. So it has some of the similar capabilities, but it's built specifically for realtors. And that's where you can spend anywhere from $300 to $600 a month. Once you're in that $1,000 range, you then go to this platform, the bigger platform where there's more capabilities. And the reason we say that is because we don't want to dilute your budget. If you're coming to me saying, hey, like, I don't want to be spending this much, I want to do this, okay, we have a smaller platform that has selected capabilities that are within this actual platform here. Be careful. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. We're having like this. It's okay like that. No, it's good.
So
Yeah,
when you
so-
say limited, what's the difference?
So the difference between this platform and the self-serve platform is it's only programmatic Google and Facebook, so Facebook and Instagram ads, whereas this one's LinkedIn, TikTok, and it has other audiences and other data built in. This one is just built specifically for realtors, and it's a smaller platform with less data, but it's the same concept, just a little bit smaller.
So
And-
if it's around 2,000, so it's include Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. What else?
So it's just, we say $2,000 a month for programmatic, Google and Facebook and Instagram. And we say that because your audience probably isn't really on LinkedIn or TikTok. It's kind of a waste for you guys to be doing that. It all depends on the industry. And within that $2,000, it's broken down to your audience and what platforms are gonna work best for you. And I know with Zillow and Realtor, one of the biggest issues with them is you think that you're getting good leads and quality leads from them, and sure, there's like a set price, this and that, but what happens is if you're buying into Zillow and you're buying into Zillow, you guys are buying the same things. This here, we place a pixel on the back end of your site, and any of the traffic and any of the audience and any of the data that you're getting is yours and you own that. So you're not, sharing data amongst other people, and you're not pulling into other people's audience pools, right? Whereas with Zillow and Realtor.com, you are sharing that data, and you're the more information you give, the more you're adding to their data pool, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna need to end this broadcast
Yeah.
now, and we're gonna have questions afterward. So thank you for joining us, and if you want to contact appointment with AdFuel, 786-457-6832. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys.